Hi, there's another type of guide that I want to talk about, and that's the human guide. Now, it doesn't mean you have to know the person, but in some instances, you do need to know the person. So let's go over that. So, a human guide is kind of like when, we use Batman, okay? When Batman is needed, the bat signal is put out, right? And then he responds. So it's kind of like that, where if somebody has something going on and they need some help, the person in the area that resonates energetically with being able to assist this person will respond. And it's usually right place, right time. And it can be as anything as simple as you're in the grocery store, and for me, I read labels, look at cans, whatever, and somebody can walk up to me and just start talking, and I call it verbal vomit, and I don't mean it in a negative way. It's just this purging of this person telling you that all the stuff that's going wrong right now, or a situation that's in their life that is overwhelming to them. And the first time this happened, I'm like, okay. So after this person verbal vomited, they were like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I told you that. And then they just walked off. And I'm standing there going, I have no clue what just happened. So later I talked to my team and I said, what was this? And they said, this person put out a request for help. And your energy resonated with being able to help them, so we made your paths cross. And even though you didn't say a word to this person, next time this happens, pay attention to what you feel up here. And so the next time it happened, I was like, okay, I'm ready for this. And so the person's purging, and I can feel so much going on up here. Now, to me, this means we are working together energetically. So I'm doing something for their energy. I'm doing something for their energy field. I'm doing something with their soul. I don't get the details, and that's okay. But that's how one part of a human guide can be. So even though the person is dumping their experience or their frustrations or their incident with me, I don't carry it on me, so it's not mine. But I can feel the energy moving and doing what it needs to do, and then the person leaves. Done. Another incident is your car breaks down and a stranger stops and helps. They seem to come out of nowhere. So these are how human guides, one of the ways human guides work. Another way is usually with people that you know that you can get some feedback from, but it can happen with people you don't know, so you'll never get the feedback. But dream walking, and we can go into dream walking later in more depth, but if a person's in a dream and they're trying to work something out, or they're stuck in a dream or a nightmare, they can call out for help. And if, for example, my energy resonates, I will go to them and help them. And I don't remember any of this, but I can get a call or an email the next day going, thanks, Jan, for showing up. I was really in a bind and I need your help. And it was really a good opportune, or no, it was really a good a good time and a good thing that you came by when you did to help with this dream or this project I was working on or whatever. So the person may remember, I won't. There's been other instances where people said I have showed up in their bedroom when they were in crises. Now, that sounds kind of creepy, but I have no memory of it. I don't know what's going on there. So, but they said that, like, sitting on their side of their bed crying and going, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And energetically, I'll show up and we rearrange the energies. We do what we need to do. Bada boom, we're done. I have no memory of it. They'll tell me about it. I'm like, well, that's good. I'm glad I helped. So we can be, as humans, still in a physical existence, we can be guides to others as well, to strangers, to friends. We're constantly working. Remember, we're energy first, we're spiritual first, we're physical second. So our natural nature is the energetic self, and the energetic self is not limited in any way, shape, or form. So we can go help others, or we can be at the right place at the right time. Another example, and this one's really extreme, is somebody is really depressed and has made a decision to cease their physical existence. And you don't know this, you don't know them, but maybe you crossed paths in the grocery store or at the library. And just for whatever reason, you looked at him and you smiled and went your merry way. That can change the trajectory of somebody's life. Just that little bit energetic exchange can change someone's life or even save someone's life. So we're constantly working energy. And if we're in a bad mood and we're projecting bad energy, well, guess what happens? We can spread that like a virus. So I try to keep my emotions in check, try to keep myself, balanced and smooth. I have crappy days too. I mean, I have, there's times when I'm like, my husband, but I'm human. That's my human part. So I try to keep the energy positive because we don't know whose guide we are today. How are we going to affect somebody today? So keep that in mind. That's one of the last guides, I think, that I wanted to bring up. So thanks.